Am I in the wrong for ruining my best friend's wedding? Story time. So me and my best friend Amy have been best friends for years. So a bit of context here. A few months ago, my boyfriend Steve decided that he was going to cheat on me. And it was also about this time where Amy told me that she was finally engaged to her long-term boyfriend. And I was absolutely buzzing. She even asked me to be her maid of honor. I've never been a maid of honor before. And let me tell you what absolute stress that is. And Amy wanted a quick turnaround. She wanted to be married within the next 4 or 5 months. I was booked and busy. So I found the most incredible venue. It was this gorgeous open field with a gorgeous big tree in the middle of it. So now fast forward, it's the day before Amy's wedding. I am in said field. I'm setting up all of the drapes over the tree branches. And that was when one of Amy's bridesmaids come up to me. She says to me, "Hey girl, I just wanted to say to you, I'm so proud of you for all that you are doing and being able to push through this." She goes, "You've just been so supportive despite everything that's happened." I was like, "I'm so sorry, I don't really know what you mean by all this." This bridesmaid then goes on to drop the absolute law. She's like, "You know, with Amy hooking up with Steve, my ex-boyfriend, so when my boyfriend cheated on me, he'll actually cheat on me with my best friend." Great. There's my eyeshadow. As you can imagine, I was very, very shocked by this information. I let this random bridesmaid know. I was like, "Oh, okay, Stacey, so I had no idea about this." Sorry. So not only has my boyfriend cheated on me with my best friend, I am now her maid of honor. I'm stood in the middle of a fuck-ass field, hanging fairy lights that were attached for her wedding. What is my life? Quite frankly, I was losing my mind. And then I see Amy's husband-to-be tootling down the field. And naturally I say, "Listen, Dave, were you aware of this?" Ladies and gentlemen, Dave was not aware of this. So I left this with Dave. I was like, "Dave, you do whatever you want with this information, hon. I'll be there to support you either way." So I decide that I am going to speak to Amy about this, and I do it on the day of her wedding, because how can I make this about me? I just needed to get it out my system before she was saying her I do's. I do not want him to be in that type of marriage. Amy literally broke down crying. She was like, "Oh my God, babe, I'm so sorry I didn't tell you." And then she says, "Please don't tell my husband." I already did. Silly me. So anyway, the day continues. We get ready. We go to walk down the aisle. We are waiting for our cue. The cue never comes because Dave, the husband, had run off from the wedding. So she couldn't get married because there wasn't a groom. Oops.